Hi ma'am, tell me about yourself.
So I am Minakshi Menon. I'm 66. I'm a double grandma, and this is my fifth company. And out of the five companies, earlier three companies have been successful. One was a failure, but this one is going to be a big success because this is a company that affects the lives of every single person in this country.
Meenakshi Menon, the name itself says you are from Kerala. So where the idea starts?
So, in Kerala, as you know, we take very good care of our parents. But the problem is, in Kerala, we started 30 years ago leaving our parents behind and going out for work. The moving out for work, the migration for work started first in Kerala. Kerala was the home of people migrating out, the youngsters migrating out. Today, there are old people in Kerala who need to be looked after because the youngsters are all migrating, they've gone away. How do you look after your parents when you're physically not there? What is it that you can do to look after your parents and give them the support that they need when they are not around? And so, in many ways, Kerala is at the root, at the start of this entire problem of an aging population and how to look after them.
Do you have any personal experience or any impact created on your life to start this idea?
So, when I turned 60, I found I had not changed. I was the same person. But the world changed the way it looked at me. For the world, it was, oh, now you're 60, you're an old lady. Now, you have to retire, you have to stop doing whatever you're doing, go and rest. But the problem is, we are living longer and longer. Today, we are living till 90. So, imagine if you stop working at 60. What are you going to do for the next 30 years of your life? It's a huge problem. And that's when I realized that for 30 years, half your life, you need to have support when it comes to finances. You need to have support when it comes to your services. You need to have support when it comes to your emotional engagement. And that is why this app has been set up.
You said you are a double grandma. Uh, do you think that your kids and your grandchildren are not taking care of you?
So, as a double grandma, I realized two things. The first is my daughter has her hands full looking after her children, her job, her family. I don't want to be a burden on her. Does anybody want to be a burden on their child? Nobody wants to be a burden on their child. So, that was the first thing I realized. The second thing I realized is that there will come a time when my daughter will also be 60 years old and she is going to need support. And can I build something that will last till she's 60? So, to all of you who are 40-year-old, 45-year-old, this is being built for you as well so that you have the support you need when you get old.
This app is only for mainly for online, but in your website I have seen that it's made for online or offline. What do you mean by offline community?
So today, India is a vast country with many different languages. Now, I'm speaking in English because my Tamil is very, very bad and my Malayalam is terrible. So I'm speaking in English. But there are so many people who want to hear Tamil, who want to hear Malayalam, Kannada, Tulu. For them, we have 12 languages on the app. So you can take the app in whichever language you want. Now, we are looking at a national solution. But the important thing with seniors is we like meeting other seniors. We like being face to face. So the app is a national solution, but we have local chapters. And we want local chapters to become very, very active. So, for instance, I would love for people from Tamil Nadu to come to us and say, I want to set up a local chapter. Become a community leader so that as part of the community, you can support everybody. This will work only if we come together and we support each other. And so online is one community where you can make friends across the country, but offline is another community where you can make friends in your neighborhood.
In our country, already many orphanage and many old age homes are there. So how it differs from this app and those homes?
So, the old age homes that we have in India today are accessible to a very small percentage of people. Okay, it's very small, it may be 2%, 3% of the people. What happens to the 95%? Are we going to forget them? Of course not. So we have to find solutions for them. We have to find solutions that work for every single senior in this country, which is why we have priced our app very, very, very low. It's only 990 rupees per year for a membership, 80 rupees a month. And what do you get? You get discounts on every single service that you need as a senior citizen.
So what's the minimum age limit for this app?
Now, because it is meant to support seniors, it is only for people above the age of 55. So I'm sorry, if you're young, you will have to wait until you get to 55. After you get to 55, we will embrace you and welcome you to our senior community.
But in your brochures, you have mentioned that 60 plus is the limit. So only
60 plus is because mentally you feel 60 is the magic number, correct? Shashtapurti,
yeah.
it's the magic number. But by the time you're 55, you're already worried about reaching 60. That's why we made it 55 plus.
Do you think that the app will be useful for senior citizens because nowadays the digital reaches youngsters only. So what about senior citizens?
So
Will they work out?
this is a question that many people ask me. That technology and seniors, how are you imagining technology and seniors? Well, let me ask you a question. How many seniors don't know how to use WhatsApp? Every senior uses WhatsApp. They do all the WhatsApp forwards, all the nonsense gets shared on WhatsApp. WhatsApp they know how to use, YouTube they know how to use. So, what we understood through our research is that if the app is simple, then people use it. If they see value, then people use it. If they want to be entertained, then people use it. So, what we have done is we've kept our app very simple. It's been designed by a senior for seniors. We've kept the use very easy, and we've got lots of entertainment on it. So every day in the morning at 8 o'clock there is live yoga with an instructor. Imagine 80 rupees a month is what you're paying, less than 1000 for a year. And you get live yoga every day at 8 o'clock. You get entertainment at 4 o'clock. You get yoga nidra meditation in the night at 10:30 for you to be able to calm your mind and go to sleep.
Helpline மாதிரி இருக்கான்னு கேளுங்க அவங்க தான்
Do you have any helpline?
So the helpline that we have is our customer support. So if you're a member of the club and you need support, we can give you support immediately. In fact, on the app we have an ambulance, a button. I will show you the app. We have a button that if you press that button, you get an ambulance immediately on call anywhere across the country. Now, as senior citizens, one of the biggest problems is how do we get access to the ambulance? This is what our app looks like. Very, very, very simple interface. And here is the button. You touch this button and immediately you get a call.
This app is online or offline, no?
This is online now. This app is available across the country. All you need to do is to go to the Google Store or the Apple Store, iOS, Android, both versions. are available, and it's so simple to download. And because there are some people who are very old and can't use smartphones, what we have what we call the family plan. So you can buy it for your grandparents and your parents, and you can use the app yourself without a problem if they can't manage it. But understand one thing, that technology, if it delivers value, people are willing to adopt it.
Already everyone says there is generation gap between the grandchildren and the grandmas. Do you think that it will? Don't you think that it will create more distance between the family relationship?
At the end of the day, we have to face the reality. What is the reality? Grandparents and grandchildren are not living with each other. Very few cases do grandparents and grandchildren live together. Normally, the children are in a different city, the babies are with them, the grandparents are in one place, they are alone. So, technology in our case actually becomes the enabler. It brings people together instead of separating them. And so, technology is building bridges between older people and younger people. And that's why we call ourselves Gen S. What does Gen S stand for? Generation Senior, Generation 60, Generation 70. Generation Smart. You teach an old person something and they will be able to do it if they are interested.
Could you tell me the features of the app? This app.
The app has many, many features, but if we were to look at it, there is health, there is wellness. Now, in health, for instance, we have experts. Let's say you're sitting in a small town in Tamil Nadu and you want to get access to a doctor, a very celebrated doctor. We have experts on our panel, and you can reach out to all of these doctors here. The best doctors in the country are available. You can reach out to them, you can talk to them, and they have content on our app for you. Then there are products. With each of our product partners, you have loads of products. And what we've done is we have negotiated discounts for everything. For instance, if I look at services, we have Metropolis. Any blood test you do at Metropolis, if you're a member, you get 15% discount. And not only for yourself, but you also get it for your family. So your children can benefit from you being a member of the Gen S Life app. Tata 1mg, Farm Easy, Sugar Fit, Helpy, Anvaya, the brands that we have got are the brands that everybody knows can deliver great value. And like this, we have services: health, wellness, finance, safety. Today in the south, there is a big problem with safety. People are worried. What happens if there is a problem? We have alarm systems, we have CCTVs, we have all of these services. And last but not the least is events. Every day you have events. Look at this. There's dancing, there's yoga, there's singing, there's book clubs. Every day there are minimum 4 events for our members.
சார் இப்போ
How many languages?
அவங்க பேரண்ட்ஸுக்கு அவங்களோட
How many
தொடர்பு
language?
வச்சு அவங்க
12.
பண்ணுற மாதிரி மன உளைச்சல் இருக்கிறவங்க விட்டுட்டு போயிடுறாங்க எல்லாரும்.
So do you have any counseling for
We-
senior citizens?
Any counts meaning members so far?
Counseling.
Counseling. Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. We have online counseling. What happens is a lot of old people are very lonely. They need counseling. So we have a partner called the Able Mind. Yeah, Able Mind. Okay, the Able Mind gives you mental wellness counseling. You can actually Able Mind. This is Able Mind. And if you're a member of the app, they have special rates for you. You can, for 15 minutes every day, you can talk to a counselor at only 400 rupees a month. Today, if you were to go to a counselor, each 1 hour will cost you nothing less than 1000 rupees. But here, for a month, you can speak to a counselor. So, what we have done is we have built lots of services. You may not need everything every day, but when you need it, it is available to you.
In the app, I have mentioned
Yeah, one more thing. I want for all of us to understand that aging is a reality. India is aging, and we need to have a support system for India. Now, in some countries, the government looks after older people and seniors. But in India, our population numbers are so large, the government can't be expected to do that. So, all of us seniors, we need to look after ourselves. And that is why the Gen S Life platform helps you look after yourself. And if you're 40-year-old and you have parents you're worried about, gift them a membership because that makes your life easier.
once app is launched, it will be easy for the senior citizens. But while before installing, do you have any giving training?
Once you download the app, we have a call center. You call the call center and they will help you through the process of onboarding. Then again on the app we have how-to videos. So if you look at the app, for instance, there is a whole thing of how-to videos. Look at that. And these how-to videos show you how to download, how to become a member, what are the steps you should follow. Everything is explained very, very simply.
Any spiritual guidance, ma'am?
Huh?
Any spiritual guidance?
Spiritual guidance. We are a multi-faith society. We have a multi-faith program called Ek Sur, which is songs. See, all your religions are working towards getting you to the divine. So we have a multi-faith program every Saturday on our channel.
In the
டவுன்லோட் பண்ண ஃபாலோவிங்
which kind of a religion?
Everything.
ஃபாலோ பண்ணுவாங்களா?
All religions.
Yeah, all religions.
கண்டினியூ ஃபாலோ பண்ணுவாங்க. ஆப் டவுன்லோட் பண்ணதுக்கப்புறம் அவங்களுடைய ப்ராப்ளத்தை ஒரு நாளைக்கோ 2 நாளைக்கோ
So do you have any regular touch-up with the members?
Yes, our call center is available, and our call center is there to answer any of your questions. And we have call centers trained staff who help you through whatever process you have.
If by mistake they uninstall the app, will you contact them?
Of course, absolutely. Look, we are very clear that we are here for you. You are the reason why we exist. And if you need support, we are here for you.
Is there any valid period for this app?
It's an annual subscription. So every year you will have to pay 990 rupees. But what you get for 990 rupees is 2.5 lakhs of personal accident insurance and 50,000 for hospitalization in case you have an accident. Now, imagine many of you do not have insurance. As we get older, we fall. As we get older, we need to go to hospital because we've fallen, we've injured our arm, injured our leg. If that happens to you and you're a member of the app, you will get 50,000 cash towards your hospital expenses.
Is there any offers for the long-time membership?
So because we are just set up the app, we are making changes based on customer feedback. You all are saying we want this, then we add it on. You all are saying how about something else, we are adding it on. Now if you want us to give you a 5-year membership plan, please tell us. We would be very happy to give you a 5-year membership plan rather than an annual renewal. Maybe we can even do 10 years if that's what you want.